ISB, which is Indian School of Business, is a very famous business school in India, and you must be well aware of it. Now, earlier this year, ISB had taken a decision to shut its Young Leaders Program, which is called YLP, and the early entry option, which allowed people with 0 to 2 years of experience or students in their final year of undergraduation to apply to ISB's flagship MBA program, which is the 1 year MBA program, and it's a full-time MBA program. So there were a lot of questions around why ISB had taken this that decision, and what will ISB come up with, what about these students with less than 2 years of experience. Now there were some hints about that ISB will be making certain changes, but this one is a complete masterstroke. So what ISB did was launch a new program called PGP in Management for Young Leaders. Now, this is a 20 months full-time on-campus residential MBA program, which will be directly competing with all the 2 year programs across India and across the globe. Now, this program will focus on students who are in final year of their undergraduation, as well as people with 0 to 2 years of experience. So ISB, for that whole student chunk, has launched a completely new program. So at the outset, the program looks really good, and in this video we will deep dive into what exactly is this new program by ISB called PGP in Management for Young Leaders. We will also talk about the admission criteria, we will talk about the selection process, we will talk about the fee structure, and last, we will also cover what kind of placement opportunities you will get. Now, PGP in Management for Young Leaders is a 20 months residential full-time on-campus MBA program offered by ISB. Now, this program is focused on people with less than 2 years of work experience and students who are right now in the final year of their undergraduation. Now, ISB has two campuses, one in Mohali and one in Hyderabad. Hyderabad was the first campus that was set up by ISB, and this new program, which is PGP in Management for Young Leaders, is a program which will be hosted at Hyderabad campus. So everyone who gets selected will have to go to Hyderabad for 20 months to stay on campus and be part of this program. And a very good thing about this program is that this program is going to offer summer internships as well. So ISB until now had a 1 year full-time MBA program, and the minimum work experience requirement for that program was 2+ years of work experience. So in that program, there was no requirement of summer internship as such. But in this 20 months MBA program, there will be summer internship as well. Now, moving on to the admissions process, the admission process is very simple. So as I previously mentioned, you need to have 0 to 2 years of full-time work experience. So which means that even if you don't have full-time work experience, it's absolutely fine. If you're in the final year of your undergraduation right now, that's also fine. You can apply for this program. But if you have more than 2 years of work experience, then you will not be eligible for this program. So basically, you need to have a bachelor's degree, and you need to take either CAT or GMAT to be eligible for this program. Now, there are very few business schools in India which accept GMAT for the 2 year MBA program. So ISB with this is giving you an opportunity to take, like, whatever test you are comfortable with. And the advantage with GMAT is that unlike CAT, you can take GMAT at any time of the year, and you can take it multiple times in a year. But obviously this kind of flexibility comes with a heavy fees. So for each attempt, you will have to pay $250 for GMAT, whereas for CAT, you generally pay 2,500 rupees. Now, key thing to note here is that most likely for this program, there will be no reservation category. So this is something which ISB has not clarified yet or not openly mentioned on the website, but most likely there will be no reservation category in this program. Now let's move to the selection process. So selection process is also going to be very simple. So basically the selection process will be divided into two stages. In stage one, you will have to submit your application along with your academic performance, your awards and achievements. If you have work experience, then you will have to mention that as well. You will have to submit your test scores, and you will also have to submit your essays. Now, how many essays, what exactly the essays will be like, we will be sharing in future videos. Now, this will be stage one. Now, if you are shortlisted, so basically the admissions committee will go through all the documents along with the essays that you have submitted. They will analyze the quality of your work experience. If you have work experience, they will analyze the quality of internship or projects that you have done during your undergraduation. So all of this that will be assessed, and on the basis of that, few students will be shortlisted for stage two. Now, in stage two, ISB will be conducting interviews, personal interviews for you guys. And these interviews will be conducted by industry leaders, ISB alumni, as well as the ISB faculty. Now, once the interviews are over, ISB's admissions committee will go through the entire profile, essays, as well as the interview performance. And on the basis of that, ISB will be offering admission to the students. Now, some of you must be thinking, what if I have average ACADS? And this is one of the common questions that we get. So, if you have average ACADS, ISB is giving you an opportunity to overcome those average ACADS with a solid CAT or GMAT performance. If you have some sort of work experience, then the quality of work experience, the impact that you made in that work experience, as well as the internships or the projects and the quality of quality as well as the impact of those internships and projects will help you in overcoming those average ACADS. Moving on to the fee structure. So this is a slightly expensive program. The fees for this program is 30 lakhs, but it includes accommodation as well as GST. Now, if I go by ISB's website, then 40 to 50% students will receive scholarships. Now, the criteria for scholarship is going to be pretty simple. It will be on the basis of how good your overall profile is and how good your interview performance was. So these are the two criteria that ISB's admissions committee will assess for granting scholarships. Moving on to the last part and the interesting part, which is campus placement. So this program will offer campus placements, both in terms of summer internships as well as final placements. Now, if I go by the historical data, ISB is a very old college, has been offering the 1 year full-time MBA for last 20-25 years, and has been one of the top colleges across the globe. Now, if I go by that data, the placement has been very good, and no doubts, for this program also the placement should be good. But a key concern here is that ISB's 1 year MBA program has around 800 to 900 students, and even for this program there will be 400 to 500 odd students, so that becomes a total of 1200 1300 students. And lately, because of the industry scenario, the economic scenario, the placements have not been great. So getting those 1200 1300 students placed can be a bit of challenge. But at the same time, ISB has been very good with consulting, very good with finance. So these are the domains in which the placements are really good. But yeah, currently with the current situation, placing 1200 1300 students is not going to be an easy task. But yes, summer internships for 400 500 students, now that will be an easier task, and therefore there will be a lot of focus on whether students can get a PPO or a PPI during summer internships. So this means the ROI can be a bit lengthier for this program, but at an overall level, I think it's a great program. They a top-notch college with great faculty and with a huge alumni network. So you will be able to connect with the 1 year MBA students, and they have been in the industry for a very long time. And ISB, within the industry, has a very good reputation. So in terms of networking, there will be a lot of good opportunities, and that's why I feel that this is a program that you should definitely consider. Now, I hope you liked the video and you got good insights from the video. But still, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section and we will reply to each and every question. And do like the video, share the video with your friends and family members, and do subscribe to our channel for getting regular updates.